Bill Gates never took a day off and flirted with all the girls in the office. Gates had a reputation as an office bully. Employees called his emails flame mail. Programmers often got them in the middle of the night. The messages began,
"This is the stupidest piece of code ever written."
Gates's employees avoided meetings with him. He always swore a lot. He had a special employee at every meeting. The guy's job was to count the number of F-bombs. Bill's future wife Melinda was a Microsoft employee herself. He flirted with her when they met at a conference dinner. They ran into each other in a parking lot afterward. Bill asked Melinda out. In 2006, he sent an email to another female employee. He asked her out to dinner too. Female applicants complained about his inappropriate questions. Gates asked if they had ever danced for dollars. He wanted to know their dating history. However, Microsoft denied the allegations. Some journalists knew about Gates's misbehavior, but they could lose access to Microsoft if they reported it. Gates stayed close to the media. He gained a reputation for hitting on female reporters. Still, Gates wasn't all creepy. There was an industrious side to him as well. In his 20s, he never took a day off. At 31, he became the world's youngest billionaire. Gates's success was based on his attention to detail. In 1992, Microsoft bought its competitor, Fox Software. Fox products were much faster than Microsoft products. Gates paid over $170 million for the company. He met with the Fox Software team. Gates focused on the main developer. He asked him about every detail. The meeting ended quickly. Gates was satisfied with his purchase. It was typical for Gates to ask detailed questions. He wanted his employees to know what they were doing. They always knew his honest opinions. They wanted him to like their product. Gates could be very persuasive, but it was still possible to change his mind. A day or two later, he would admit he was wrong. Gates could find structure in a mess of ideas. Project teams would meet at least twice with him. First, a team made sure their project aligned with the rest of the company. Then they'd meet shortly before release. Gates would confirm that the objectives had been met. Important projects were subjected to interim reviews. There were usually 2 or 3 of them. A team would bring in a complex set of issues. Gates could absorb large amounts of data within seconds. He'd identify several variables that really mattered. Everything else would be cut off. If Gates was wrong, he could be called out. An employee would quote Gates's own words,
"That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard."
Gates had contacts, perspective, and visibility that many did not. He saw both the details and the whole picture in one frame. This is certainly admirable. Whatever else he did,